All right, welcome back to Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks, we shoot everything out here. Twin Peaks in Springfield, Colorado, as we get set for Sparta 103 Saturday night feature prelim that also featuring Xavier Vasquez from Top Notch. Get ready for this one. What's the preparation been like? Are you excited for it in the hometown?
Yes, sir. I mean, it's been a long process, long 6 years, just finished up my wrestling career, so I'm ready to get back in the cage and get after it, man.
Well, speaking of wrestling, you got your best friend here. If you don't know who he is, you should. Andrew Alirez, the national champion at 149 pounds, coming from Northern Colorado. What program? Justin Gaethje, Jake Trained Dolls, now and the national champion. So obviously, you're still floating on cloud nine. Talk about that just for a minute. The experience you had in winning the NCAA championship.
Yeah, it's a lifelong dream, lifetime's worth of work. You're putting in all the time your whole life for one moment, and you finally get that opportunity and you get to seize it. But the fairy tale ain't over. I got another season, got my senior season coming up this coming year, and it's time to rock. Go do it again.
Well, what they say, staying at the top of the mountain is a lot tougher than getting there, right?
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. So how much has he helped you be your best friend, being somebody that's so adept at wrestling in your preparation for MMA?
Yeah, man. I mean, we've been brothers for, since we stepped into the college room. I mean, we've lived with each other since then. Everything, just watching him do the right things, all the little things that you don't think matter to become that national champ, then I picked up on him. I picked up those habits, and it's been amazing just to train with him side by side. And when one of us is locked in training camp, the other one's there to help him, help him, whatever he needs, be there for him, and, vice versa. So, our bonds are breakable, and I mean, it's elevated my game to levels, where I thought I could be.
Jack Lozowicki will be your opponent come Saturday night, the feature prelim. Do you do a lot? Because some fighters do. Some fighters tape and watch tape. Some fighters just do what they concentrate on. Other fighters listen, let their coach deal with that. How do you approach the fights?
Yeah, I mean, I watch some film on him. We all do. I think in order to have that next level, have that edge over somebody, you always want to watch, tendencies, what they like to do, So I went back and watched him, and he's a dangerous opponent, I know he has the fastest knockout in one of the leagues or something, like one of the promotions, and he's a dangerous guy, but in fighting, everybody's dangerous, It takes one punch, one kick, something, and it's the risk you take while fighting. But, I'm ready for anybody and ready to get to that level.
Andrew, when you are able to train with him and you're able to get on the mat with now, those fighters that become special in MMA that make it to Bellator, that make it to UFC, I think they have to have an all-around game. You can't just be a striker. You got to have everything. Where have you seen him grow the most?
Just everywhere, like he said, we've been best friends since we were little kids, and the path he's been on and just the development he's made has been instrumental, especially as he's transitioned. He has the type of work ethic that most people don't even understand. It's hard coming from a Division I wrestling program. That's one of the toughest sports in the world, and to have to go through that kind of grind, you got to be a special kind of person. And he is that special kind of person, and his work ethic, determination, and just willingness to learn. The sky's the limit for this guy, and I'm just excited to be here next to him. And July 27th is going down. He's gonna throw it down.
Green, you national champ right here from Northern Colorado. Look for back-to-back. That'll be in the future, so he's got a lot of work ahead of him. Xavier, you take a look at the opportunity. What part of your game do you think has improved the most? Is it the ground game because of your best friend? Is it striking? I know you have to work on everything, your jiu-jitsu. What has been the focus for you? Has it been all around?
Yeah, I would say it's been all around. A lot of people don't know, over the last month and a half, my main training partner has been Grant Neal. He's one of the best in the world right now, and he's welcomed me with open arms to be training with him day in, day out. He invites me to his practices, and I've gone to roll with him a lot. I think fighting and practicing with those kind of guys and on that kind of level, I mean, it's unmatched. You can't ask for nothing better, So it's I just try to develop my game the best that I can. At the end of the day, you're a wrestler. You're always going to be a wrestler, but you still got to have those other complete martial artists to be a champion. That's my plan.
Well, rolling Grant Neal. We know Grant very well. Grant got his pro start right here and his amateur start before he won Tough Enough. It won his first fight with Jeff Cisneros in Sparta Sports Entertainment. Has launched himself, but Grant will be in action on September 7th. Does it excite you that the number of fighters that Sparta has sent to the show? I mean, you take a look at Bellator, PFL, and UFC. I think there's got to be 50 fighters that have touched Sparta in some way.
Yes, sir. You know, it's inspiring. You know, somebody from my own gym, you know, J-Train, you know, he was in Sparta for a long time. So I'm thankful for Jeff, you know, Vern for giving the opportunity to step in, you know, and hopefully I can follow that path the same as previous fighters. And I look forward to it and putting Sparta on the map eventually.
All right, it'll be Xavier Vasquez and Jack Lozowicki. It'll be the feature preliminary event coming up. It's Sparta 103 Saturday night. Make sure to get out there. Get your pay-per-view. The card's going to be outstanding. Guys like this, we put it all out there for you to enjoy. Great entertainment. It's Sparta.